everyone, it's Lauren Hunter at the Remodeling Show. We're at the USG booth, and we know USG is known for their Durock products, all the great behind-the-wall cement board. But I'm here with Fleury, and he's going to tell us about a new entry into the shower world. You guys are kind of coming away from the wall now, and you've got all these components for the new Durock shower system. Brett, tell us a little bit about the driver behind this system, how you guys came up with it and why.
Well, you know, this is just an extension of USG's Strength Beneath the Surface campaign. So most of our products you don't actually see as finished products.
Right.
It's all materials that are substrates or behind your tiled system.
Right.
And so this is just an extension of that. There's a couple key components that we've brought to market. So one of them is our bonding flange.
Okay.
Competitive systems have addressed the issue of bonding to plastic by applying a fleece to the surface of this plastic molded component. The problem is we wanted to take it to another level and try to get that bonding fleece on the back side of this flange.
Sure.
And that's important because we want this whole system bonded in place. We don't want this just floating there and then everything else bonded to the top.
Right.
Okay, so this is a unique proprietary molding process that allowed us to apply this fabric to the back. And it's a very key component to make sure that this system, when it's all said and done, is real solid and set in place. But it's the little things of innovation that we brought to the table with the way we package the material, okay? So this basically, our bonding flange and these adapters, or bushings basically, come in a single box. So when the plumber's on site, he can select whether he wants an ABS or PVC connection. And they're very simply just screwed right onto the base of this flange, and then obviously you would apply your solvent weld and you'd set that to your flange.
Great.
The blue tray disc is really where we make a departure from the competitive systems, because the competitive systems provide this flange support out of the same foam of the tray. Now this is a higher density foam than competitive products, but we wanted to make sure that we had a real rigid, sturdy mass underneath this drain so that we can use smaller tiles on the shower floor.
Let's talk a little bit about the membrane too.
The fabric that we've brought to market utilizes state-of-the-art materials, and what it's allowed us to do is create the thinnest membrane in the industry. And what we've been able to do is maintain a perm rating of 0.075.
Pretty low.
That's right. It's well beyond the industry standard for commercial steam showers or continuous wet area.
So what we've got then is you start with the Pro Series.
Sure.
This is kind of the standard, and this whole assembly comes separate from the shower system kit. That's important to know.
Right.
So you can add that accent piece without having all those separate SKUs of a kit with this one, a kit with that.
Right. So basically the entire shower can be installed independently of the drain.
Right.
So you're not really going to need our grate until you start installing the tile.
Right.
Okay? And what you get with that is once you do make a selection of your grate, you're going to get a couple different components. And these are very important because this allows the installer significant flexibility with the system. So not only can you go from 1/8 to a 1-inch vertical adjustment, but it also allows you to create a nice level grate when you're in the system. If the pipe is coming out of the floor a little bit crooked, or if there's some other installation situation,
there are always situations.
Right, something will come up where this is going to be important, where you can flush out or level out your grate.
That's a great
grate.
grate.
We're very excited.
I can tell. And thanks so much for walking us through it and showing us all the details. This is a great new product.
Thanks.
We appreciate it. Thanks, Brett.